abs everywhere. Ryder's got big muscles, Lisa's got the hair. You never know what they're gonna say, but there's a 45% chance you might like it anyway. It's the sauce, they're spilling it live for you. It's the sauce with your favorite morning crew. It's the sauce, 2 hours will fly by. They don't know what they're doing, but they're gonna try. It's the sauce.
Hey, I'm Rebecca Rohr from Helena, Montana. I'm on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
Hey, it's Ross from Edmonton, and I'm on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
Good morning, saucers. I'm Saucy Sherry, and I start my mornings off on the sauce with Ryder and Lisa and Reese, and you should be too.
I like that Ross is on the sauce. A lot of energy
good.
from Ross from Edmonton.
Welcome to the Sports Interaction Studio. My name's Lisa. That's Ryder. We've got producer Reese. Heck, default Dan's in the background. Yell something, Dan. Hello. Give Dan some love in the chat. And smash that like button. We love Feisty Friday. We got lots to talk about today. Nice shirt.
Thank you. The Elks open their preseason tomorrow. If I'm not mistaken, they're playing a game out in Victoria.
Hey, that's where your parents live.
That's true. I didn't realize that they even did that.
Well,
that
that's
they
fun.
Took the CFL to other places for preseason. Back on home turf next weekend for the first preseason here, and then the regular season gets rolling the week after that.
Do you get nervous when you're hosting the games? Because that's a big TV. Like, you're on the Jumbotron.
Yeah, I mean, I was incredibly nervous the first time. And then there's certain games that you know are a big deal, like the Labor Day Classic, games like that, where like there's going to be 30,000 people there, 25,000 people there. Those to make you tingle a bit. And then I've noticed if I'm hungover, I get anxiety. Like, if it doesn't happen very much, but like there's been a couple times where it's an afternoon game on a Sunday and I'm going in and I just don't feel 100%.
Oh, no.
And I notice that that's a big trigger for, wow, I am nervous, but it's just anxiety.
You once said something that I don't know if it's actually helped me, but it's good advice maybe for someone else, that nerves are just another form of excitement.
Yeah. That's what I lie to myself and say that in big moments.
You have to.
Right. And
otherwise you're not showing up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, doing the Elks games is so much fun, but it's pretty much planned out. Like, there's not a lot of time for me to fill with talking because we're doing this game here, and I'm just kind of giving play-by-play of what I see. It's different than like when I do stand-up. That can be pretty nerve-wracking if your first joke goes bad.
You should wear my Apple Watch. I want to know how many steps you get in during a Elks game.
Yeah, Commonwealth is not a small building. And like there's times where they're like, hey, we need you upstairs to showcase the loge tables that you can rent.
So you got to run stairs?
So I got to, and not just stairs, but from the field level to the concourse is probably 120 steps.
Well, and you got that track around the field too, so that adds another.
Yeah, I bet I get 12,000 steps in a game.
Wow.
Maybe more.
Sweating.
Uh-huh. And like you're running to the next segment, or like hosting when they're running with the fire trucks and I'm trying to keep up, so I'm like running beside them. Anyway.
Elksnation.ca is a fantastic follow on Instagram. I was creeping their page. They were tagging some of the players when they were there at the fan day where they were all signing autographs. And then I was creeping some of the pages of the players to see like what their social media presence is like. The training process is crazy. They tie this thing around their waist that's got like a rubber band on it, and they have to like run against it and like run through these obstacle courses.
Yeah.
And the way that they can jump, you know how you do box jumps? Like you jump and you squat? They're doing that on one leg and landing them perfectly, like soft landing.
Oh, they're beasts.
They're so athletic.
Yeah, these guys have turned their bodies into absolute machines.
Yeah, it's cool to watch.
They're crazy. Like hearing the size and shape of some of these guys, it'll be like 5'10", 230. You're like, holy shit, that's a big, muscly man.
Yeah.
Because that's not just like, that's pretty much what I am. But I'm out of shape. These guys are in shape at that.
Whenever I watch like a heavyweight champion, they do their weigh-in, I'm like,
He's the biggest man to ever fight. 195.
I'm like, wait, that guy weighs less than me. This is the what challenge? Okay. Sucks.
Yeah.
Humbling for sure. You're getting some love with your hat you're wearing, your Polaroid hat. It is a popular hat. You actually gave that away to a listener of ours that lives in New York City because you have this mentality that if someone compliments something you're wearing, you give it to them, right?
No. Don't start saying that, or else I
thought that's
people
what
are
you
gonna
do.
be complimenting everything I wear in here.
Yeah,
because they want free stuff.
You should send your hat to who wrote that in the chat that they love it. Lad Uberita. Ladubrita.
The formula is just for ties.
Oh.
When somebody compliments your tie, you're supposed to take it off and give it to them. And there's this whole like secret society, not that secret, but society of people that follow that religiously.
Brotherhood of the Traveling Tie.
Kind of.
But you did it with your hat and then you regretted it, right?
No. It's just a guy that was really nice to us and showed us the NHL headquarters and gave us like a full afternoon of excitement and entertainment in New York.
So you're like, this is the
Loved
least I could
my
do.
hat.
Yeah.
And so I gave it to him.
But we found the same hat
I
online.
ordered it.
Anyway, hi, Reese.
Lisa, I love your wallet, Wentz says. Exactly. Ryder has this thing where he gives away anything that he likes. Not quite.
Sorry.
Hello, Reese.
Hi, Reese.
Hello, guys. How's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. What's crack-a-lackin'?
Not much.
Are you ready for tomorrow?
What's happening tomorrow?
Yes, I'm actually pumped.
Reese and I are competing.
What?
With
Hot dogs.
no.
Oh.
In a golf tournament together.
Oh, yeah. So hot dogs.
We're joining forces.
Glizzy's at the turn.
And we are taking on the Alberta Dreams competitors. I don't know.
You're like, we're invited. We'll be there.
Trying to pretend it's really serious, but I think it's just going to be a fun tournament out at the ranch. So that should be fun for the weekend.
Have you guys noticed my perioral dermatitis yet?
Yeah.
Can you get a zoom in on that? Maybe you won't be able to see it.
Yeah, there it is.
No, it's right here. There's a rash.
So and you think it's from your toothpaste?
Yeah. So I usually use Sensodyne, and then I ran out. So I started using, those mini ones that the dentist gives you?
Yeah.
I have a whole drawer of those. So I started using those, and I swear it's like made my skin break out. And then I went through TikTok University for hours last night, just scrolling. What is this rash around my mouth? And the amount of people that are like, it's from the fluoride in your toothpaste. Or that combined with stress can make, especially women, break out around the mouth.
What are you stressed about?
I don't know.
We do have a wedding in
I can't decide on
month
songs.
And a half. Yeah, we could talk about that a little bit. That you're so stressed out about songs, and I send you them, and then you make fun of me for my picks.
Okay, guess what song he wanted to have us
No,
use.
I was just throwing out options.
He's like, what about Better Together by Jack Johnson? I was like, is it 2001?
What's wrong with a throwback? You work on a 70s station. What's wrong with a throwback?
I don't know. I just feel like that one was everyone's wedding song in 2001.
That's fine.
Anyway.
Reese wasn't even born yet.
So he might not know this. Do you know that song? Do you know
No.
Better Together?
Not like I bet if you guys like hummed it or
There's
something.
no combination of words I can write on the back of a postcard.
I
A
don't
song
know
that
that
I could sing, that I could try for your heart.
Yeah, it's a
Our
good
dreams.
song.
Oh, maybe.
Listen,
Okay, yeah.
Jack
yeah.
Johnson.
I wasn't saying that this is our first dance song either, but we have 11 that we need to come up with. Maybe I could dance with my mother to that song without being judged.
No, she would like to dance to Don't It Make My Brown Eyes Blue.
I don't think she would. Never heard her talk about that song before.
It's her favorite song.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is. I know.
Anyway, so Lisa's stressed that she has to pick songs, and because I'm out now. I'm out. That's it.
He was very offended when I was like, we're not using that.
2 songs back to back. You're like, that's one that you've never heard before. Brand new song that I tracked down.
Mm-hmm. Well, you heard it when you were golfing. It came on shuffle, and then you sent it to me, which I thought was very sweet that you were thinking of me when it came on.
Was it sweet?
It was sweet.
Oh, was it?
But it did sound like a group of kindergartners singing it. So that's why I was like, I don't know if people will take this one seriously. You going to play a little bit of it?
Yes. I'm going to play a little bit of it.
I like the lyrics though.
Do you guys know like your walk-in song?
No, because
That's
I'm
why
not
I have a
allowed to.
rash.
I'm not allowed to send songs, or else I get made fun of. So I'm out.
Do you want to do something like super pump up for when you guys like first walk in, or is it gonna be like?
Here's the thing, Reese, is there's so much pressure from everyone's like, well, it's you guys. Like, it's got to be entertaining. And we're like, well, I've never done this before. How do I do that?
Okay, we can't play a bunch of this.
I think we can do 30 seconds before YouTube will sue us or whatever, however it works. Sounds like it's cute. What's it called? Your nonsense makes sense.
Yeah.
It's cute, right?
Yeah.
You have to stop though. You're making Reese anxious about. We can't just play music.
Beautiful song.
It's beautiful. What do you guys think? Should that be our wedding song?
Jesus Walks, Ryder's walk-up
No.
song. Hell yeah. I'm going to call it a walk-up song, and then it's cool. Like it's
True.
I want some fireworks that I can hold in my hand, Erica Kirk style. Doof, 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 doof.
I do think if you came down from the ceiling, it would be pretty badass.
Yeah. Okay, we got to take notes. I wonder what she walks into.
Do you guys have any help? Can you guys help us? I have perioral dermatitis.
Some Stone Cold.
Enter Sandman.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It could be like the Oilers. You guys could both walk out in like goalie helmets.
Speaking of goalies, Dobish with another pretty good performance last night. Montreal Canadiens get her done
Hey, my ticket hit.
in Game 1 against Carolina.
I made it nice and simple. And if you were rolling with me yesterday, congratulations, you're rich. We put $20 on the Canadiens to win. Boom, done. Simple.
It is simple. It's true because mine didn't hit, and they had 6 goals, but Suzuki didn't get one.
That sucks.
There was kind of a battle of 2 streaks, and that's just talking about Carolina. You can remove Montreal from that. Their 2 streaks that they had going into this game was a very successful start to this playoffs. They were 8-0. They hadn't lost yet in the playoffs. And then the other streak that they had going on was the Eastern Conference final streak of being absolutely terrible. They're 1-16 going into last night's game. 1 win, 16 losses in their last 4 trips. They've been swept 3 times and only won 1 game once in the Eastern Conference final. And they lose against another 1-17 in their last 18 games. That is probably one of the most startling stats in NHL history, honestly. That's so bad. It would be incredible to see Montreal. I'd like to see a good series, but it would be incredible to see Montreal sweep them.
Yeah.
And just have this be an unthinkable streak. Then Rod Brindamore gets fired. Come on down.
Come on.
Come on in, Rod. Rod the bottle. Let's get him. We need a coach pretty bad. That's the only way it's happening with these 4 remaining teams. Marty St. Louis is locked in for the coach there for a very long time. Love him. You didn't like the Wolf of Wall Street.
I didn't like the whole, whatever the hell that was. I said, turn the cameras off. I don't want to know what's going on in the locker room.
You don't,
No.
What about when, you heard McDavid saying, let's go?
I didn't like that.
Oh.
Because then everyone was like, oh, he's a whiny player or whatever.
That's just other fan bases.
True.
Their opinion doesn't count.
They're just jealous.
Yeah. And back to the coaches. Yeah, Bednar's fine. Obviously, Tortorella's doing pretty good.
Every
with
time you
Vegas.
say his name, I just think of Tortellini, and then I'm hungry.
Uh-huh.
So I don't want him as our coach.
You just up your pasta game.
That sounds delicious.
I'll take a John Tortorello.
Yeah.
Tortellini, I meant to say. See, I screwed it up now. I said it right.
The suggestions rolling through in the chat for wedding songs are really funny. I love all of you so much.
Actually, send us some suggestions.
They are.
Just send Lisa suggestions, because if I'm the one that tells her, no, not my thing. It reminded me a bit of, I did a show in Saskatoon back in the day.
Okay.
And there's a song that came out probably like a month or two previous. And Brandy, my old co-host there, who's now the music director at Sonic, knows her music.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, this new song from Blank is really good. And she's like, that's not new. And I was like, oh, well, screw me. Guess I won't talk music with you anymore. So that's the vibes that Jack Johnson.
Well, come on.
What?
It's like saying, oh, like let's have our first dance to Ed Sheeran, "Shape of You."
No, it's not. It's way older than that, so it's a throwback now.
Everyone that had "Shape of You" as their wedding song, they're divorced now. That's
That's
how,
not
it's
true.
Old.
Shape of You's like
That's not the song. What's the Ed Sheeran
6
song I'm
years
thinking
old.
of? What's that song I'm thinking of that Ed Sheeran? Everyone had it as their wedding song.
Yeah, Shape of You's probably one of his most romantic songs.
Like the you
Yeah, what-
look perfect
Perfect to me.
tonight.
Dan is singing it in the background. Is that "Shape of You"? No.
Oh, no, there's Perfect by Ed Sheeran
Is
as
it
well.
perfect? Perfect.
Okay, so anyway, those can't be compared. They're like 15 years apart of when they were released.
This was 2017.
Hey, I didn't
Sorry.
even love I don't care. Like, the Jack Johnson song doesn't matter to me. I don't actually want it. I was just going through romantic songs that I remember from the past.
It's just going to be the Goofy movie soundtrack, okay?
But to
That's
be
it.
shamed,
Amber's suggestion of the Sauce theme song is awesome.
what is it?
Like the
Oh,
Squirt, squirt.
yeah. That's good. I like that. First dance song to that? Think we could dance to that?
I don't think we could dance at all together. We've tried. We went to Cook County once. We tried to two-step, and it was a nightmare.
And I grew up in rural Saskatchewan. I know how to two-step.
I grew up in St. Albert. Our gym classes were all line dancing.
I can polka. I can two-step. I can line dance.
You can polka?
Yes. Big time I can. I can spin. I can spin ladies on the dance floor till they puke.
Don't drop me. Don't do the, like, dip thing.
Do you think that there might be a chance that you don't know how to let somebody else lead on the dance floor? Do you think that was part of it?
Maybe.
That you take the reins of things like music choices and leading on the dance floor?
Speaking of weddings, there's a very special anniversary today. And I think we should...
Yeah, we should. Feisty Friday got a little out of hand there. We should celebrate love rather than...
We really should.
Reese, would you like to give a shout out to anybody in particular today?
Yes, shout out to my mom and dad, their wedding anniversary. I believe this is 32 years.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Pretty awesome. Yeah, they are a shining example of a good relationship. So yeah, shout out to them. Insane.
Insane. Do you know what their wedding song was? No?
No, not off the top of my head. I'll probably find out. in
Yeah,
a
you
couple
should find
minutes here.
out.
I would love to know.
33
years ago, do you think they would have gone with a
32.
song? Sorry, 32 years ago, do you think they would have gone with a song that was big on the charts at the time?
I guess it is 33. Because the 1 year anniversary would have been a full year after. So if it's their 32nd, that means they got married 33 years ago. Doesn't it?
Whenever, just know that when a group of us are doing math in our head, I'm pretending every single time. This is on you. I'll do the facial expressions like I'm calculating. I'm not listening.
You have another trick that involves doing math.
Yeah, you just do this.
When somebody's talking to you about something you don't want to listen to?
No. It's when you can tell that someone wants to ask you a question. Let's say there's a kiosk in the mall, and you know that they're like
coming over to you.
they know that they want you.
Yeah.
You just start pretending you're doing a math equation in your head. They will never interrupt it.
Or tell them you have fish in the car is another
Yes.
great tip that you have.
We often talk about that on the sauce.
Yeah.
Just say, sorry, man, I got fish in the car. They don't ask any follow-up
It's so
questions.
good. It's so good. I love that piece of advice. Well, congratulations to your parents, Reese. That when you can say that they're a shining example of a great relationship, and you've been in the trenches with somebody as a family member is, that is probably the highest of compliments for
That's
love.
pretty special.
I remember we had a good friend of the show, Saucy Justin, who lived with us for about a year and a half, and said...
He's in the chat right now. Actually, that's not true. He's in Saskatchewan right now, and he said that... What did he say? Guys, I'm in Saskatchewan, and based on lag, trying to stream the show is going to kill the power grid. So I think he's got to come back later. So anyway.
But after living with us for a year and a half, he had a very nice compliment about our relationship, and that always meant more to me than people that have only spent a little bit of time with us. You know what I mean?
Because if you're there for a long time, you really see what it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, shout out Reese. Shout out Reese's parents. Congratulations. That's awesome. Let's get into our first segment of the day.
Sure.
Headlines. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Hooters is rebranding. Have you ever been to Hooters? Reese, you ever been to Hooters for wings or what?
Oh, yeah.
Heck yeah.
Pretty much, I got a frequent flyer card there for a while.
Everyone knew your name.
Yeah, after my divorce, before I was ready to venture out into new relationships, it was just Hooters.
You went to Hooters?
That's where I'd go.
Yeah.
That's where I'd go to get over it. You know?
So Hooters is rebranding.
What are they planning?
They want to be more family friendly with a beachy vibe.
Okay.
They want to be your local watering hole. So expect the rebrand.
What they should do is rebrand, but go the opposite way. Because you look at where we are at now, society corrected itself a bit with men not feeling as comfortable being perverted.
Well, thank you very much. You're a good-looking girl.
You know what I mean? Like there's a expectation for dudes in public now, and going to Hooters and checking out a rack, not necessarily something that most guys I know would feel comfortable doing anymore.
That's right.
Which, that's good. That is society correcting itself. But the ladies, in my opinion, have shifted further the other way. It seems a lot more socially acceptable for a group of ladies to sexualize someone in public.
You're talking about like older women that are just like, don't care.
Middle-aged, younger women. You look at how quickly events sell out where there is men getting naked.
That is
Speaking
true.
of which, we got some news coming up about that in the coming days.
We also, before you go any further, we have a really cool presentation coming up shortly on the show. We've got some people stopping by with a big check after our playoff draft. Remember how much money we raised?
Yes.
We're going to be presenting that shortly here on
Are
the
they
show.
doing it naked?
No.
Well, that's what we were talking about. That's
Sorry,
why I'm
I was
confused.
just teasing what's coming up.
Okay. So I thought maybe like you hired Hooters waitresses to bring in the check.
No.
Okay, well why else would that be brought up in that moment?
Because Reese just went to get them.
Oh God. I was on one and then it's just
Okay, so yes, things like Magic Mike sell out.
Exactly.
I went to
example.
the movie theater and it was wild.
Rowdy.
It was rowdy. I had never seen one before. I went with listeners because they won their way in to see like the latest installment of Magic Mike.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what to expect because I had never seen the movie before. It was a freaking party in there. People were standing up. They were screaming. I'm like, it's a movie.
Listen, the world corrected itself a bit. It did need to shift back or that direction more. But all I'm saying is if Hooters wants to rebrand, maybe they just get dude servers in those tight little orange shorts and the place would be packed. Think of wine night at Schlong's. Or what would you, I don't know.
Schlong's?
Well, I'm just coming up with another name for
I
it.
mean, write it down.
Peckers.
Peckers. Let's go to Peckers for some wings
Yeah.
tonight.
Hey, welcome to Hammers. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
just rip dudes, little bit of abs showing with a short.
You got to think that those
Muscle
places
shirt.
exist. They're just not here. They're in like Nashville. You got to think.
Welcome to Shafts.
Well, I'm noticing it's a trend now where there are male bartenders and they're wearing crop tops. So they have their abs hanging out the bottom of a shirt.
So that, honestly, Hooters would be smart to shift from
Hooters to Peckers.
over sexualizing female servers and
Well, that's
just
what it's
doing it with dudes.
Maybe we'll see what they're working on now, if it will work, because I do think it's going to be a more conservative look with the staff, and they want it to be family friendly and a beachy vibe. Maybe they're all going to be wearing Hawaiian t-shirts.
That's another option.
Sure.
Listen, if I was in the brainstorming session,
You'd be like,
I'd
"Excuse
feel
me."
weird not bringing up this as an option. Like
Yeah.
what you could serve tube steaks.
From laying on the sauce says, from owls to woodpeckers.
Exactly. Hey, KO bosses are on special tonight, ladies, and it's wine night.
They'd love it.
Let's get at her.
Let's get a bottle of rosé.
Welcome to Schlong's.
The white wine is chilling. Come on in.
So that's exciting for Hooters. I hope they don't change their wings.
Oh, I don't like their wings because they're the wings that have the attached wing.
You can get them so they're not attached.
Yeah.
There.
As soon as they're attached, I'm not interested.
That's super strange.
I want them separated.
So you want the small...
The flats and the drumsticks
Yeah.
shouldn't be connected.
What was that advertising campaign back in the day where they had nibs and nubs? They were trying to like rename what the wings... Was it Boston Pizza maybe?
Maybe. I don't remember. Sorry.
And I think they called them nibs and nubs instead of drumsticks and flats.
That didn't last because I
know
don't
it
remember it.
But yeah, that I have made wings for you before, and you're like, oh, I can't do it. And then I just cut them, and you're like, thanks. Those look great.
I'm like a 3-year-old. Just call them meaties, whatever it is.
That's right.
Bob Lalonde in the chat says, the boy servers would be too busy taking selfies and looking in the mirror. Yeah, flexing their abs. Yeah, you'd be waiting for that side of hot sauce. It's not coming.
Yeah, I think I might pitch this to Hooters.
Get in there. You always have great ideas. You should be in every brainstorming session.
Should I be one of the waiters?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if I could do crop top. I'd be leaning over to grab the empty wine glasses and dipping my gut in their
Yeah,
Alfredo.
your belly button lint would drop into their Caesar salad, and then they'd
Yeah.
be complaining.
Which rightfully so. If that...
Belly button lint in a man's belly button, quite common if they have a hairy belly, because it collects the fabric from the shirt,
Well, and
it
most-
goes in the hole. It's actually fascinating.
It's kind of weird, too, that the shape of the hair on the belly can tend to just lead you right to the belly button a little bit.
That's right.
So...
It's got to go somewhere. Why not cozy up in this cute little pool?
So the lint just grabs on like cliffhanger and then just slowly works its way and then
it takes a little nap
hibernates.
in the pothole.
Sometimes I'll do like big celebrations with it. If I find belly button lint, I'll be like, woohoo!
And then it lands in someone's Caesar salad. Anyway.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't apply to work there then. I'll just be the idea guy behind hammers. Next up, we're doing headlines right now, correct? Sorry, we got really distracted
Is our big
there.
check here already? No, they're just on their way. All right.
So Spotify has announced Reserved. This is a pretty cool feature, actually.
Before you get into Reserved, has the logo went back to its normal logo yet? Or does it still look like a disco ball and all of us thought our app was updating? It's still the disco ball.
Yeah, I don't like the disco ball at all.
Everyone hates it.
It's jarring to look at for some reason. So they have a new feature that's going to be coming out called Reserved, where it sets aside concert tickets for premium subscribers, of course. You got to spend if you want to get, who are the artist's biggest fans. So let's just say...
So like the 1% of Taylor Swift streamers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
People that stream the music on a regular basis or have listened to them the longest, you'll get put in a little category that says, like, this person is a really huge fan. And there'll be a certain amount of tickets set aside for those people, which I think is going to remedy scalping a little bit.
So when there were rumors that the Spice Girls were going to have a reunion tour, specifically at the Sphere in Vegas, there is still people like whispering that could happen because they could turn the Sphere into the Spice World logo with the ring around it from their original album.
Good point.
And there was a woman on TikTok, and I almost wonder if this woman was brought up in this Spotify meeting, because she went viral for saying, I don't want anyone who doesn't know the entire discography of the Spice Girls trying to get tickets.
Yeah.
She said it should be millennials that grew up thinking they were a Spice Girl, that had all of the different... We used to collect the sucker covers because they just had Baby Spice on them. We were that obsessed with the Spice Girls.
Right.
That we kept even just like gum wrappers that had Posh Spice on it. Scary Spice. Those people deserve tickets.
100%.
First.
Absolutely. And so this is a good step, and I know Spotify is relatively new, but you could look at the last 5 years and say, okay, Ed Sheeran's coming to town. We know scalpers are going to try to get these tickets, and then they upsell
the actual fans
to fans, and there's some fans that are willing to pay anything. Like I would have paid $1,000 a ticket for Eras Tour tickets for my kid.
Yes.
That is an insane amount to pay if her Spotify showed that she listened to 26 hours of Taylor Swift a week for the last year. And there's tickets there waiting for her at the right price.
I love it. I think this is great.
I think it's really, really smart too, yeah. Next up, as far as trending headlines go, the Jonas Brothers are launching a new weekly podcast called Hey Jonas.
Ever since I found out what they have on their rider when they travel, I can't take them seriously. They pack their own washer and dryer and house plants. You don't need to bring your house plants on tour with you.
House plants to me is a lot more reasonable than your own washer and dryer.
So weird.
So they're going to be getting questions from fans and then answering them in a once a week podcast. That's the four brothers, Kevin, Joe, Nick, and Jonas.
Ryder. Jonas does not exist.
That's my favorite Jonas brother. Yes, he does. So Jonas will be the one taking the calls, and then the other three will be answering them. You won't hear Jonas. He's the executive producer of the show. Yeah. Continuing on with headlines. This is a wild story. There was a guy who went to pick up his buddy who had been arrested for driving under the influence and was at jail waiting to get picked up.
Okay.
And so his friend went to get him. And the police realized his friend who drove there smelled a little bit like booze himself. They made him blow. He got himself a DUI as well. So, drunk friend goes to pick up drunk friend from the cop station for getting busted driving drunk and gets busted driving drunk. Dumbass.
Oh, no.
Dumbass. Like, out of any time where you're like, hey, man, of course I can't pick you up. We were drinking together.
Get an Uber.
Yeah, what are you thinking asking me? That's rude. I'm your one call, you dumb. I'm calling your mother.
Someone has to pick you up when you're in jail. You can't just call an Uber. I don't know how it works. I've never been.
I'm sure you probably get one call to get somebody down to... I mean, I spent some...
know?
Yeah, I spent some time in the clink. I got one call. Called my brother, who is a lawyer.
And?
He got me out of it.
Did he come pick you up?
No, he lived in Calgary at the time. I was in Bonnyville.
So your dad picked you up and you had a silent drive home.
No, they just let me out and I walked home.
And your house was right there.
No, 3 kilometers. That was a hell of a walk of shame.
I bet.
My buddy had quite the walk of shame story once. He got arrested and thrown in the drunk tank on Halloween.
Is this Keenan?
Don't.
What?
He's like a professional.
Well,
Now,
I wanted to call him out because he's never in the chat anymore. He used to check in. Haven't seen his name in quite some time. Where are you at?
He's got people that work for him that watch the show.
Okay, so was it Brennan then?
Yes. Anyway,
Tell the story about Brennan.
my friend dressed up as a leprechaun for Halloween and had shoes with little bells on them. And when he got out of the drunk tank in the morning, he had to walk home, and he said it's set like its own little soundtrack. Ka-ching, 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 ka-ching.
Tell the princess hangover story.
Oh, that's a good one. A girl from my ball team back in the day ended up going home with a guy
Halloween night.
on Halloween night.
Which, like, what a thrill. You know, you meet someone in the club.
You've always kind of had a thing for Mario.
You're like, I'm Snow White, and I am going to go hook up with Jar Jar Binks. It's always been my fantasy. You walk over, you're like, what's up, Jar Jar?
It is kind of like furries and cosplay light.
It's got the same vibes.
Yeah.
So she goes home with a guy, wakes up the next morning. She's dressed as a princess.
Cinderella, yeah.
Yeah.
And realizes that he, the guy she hooked up with, lives with his sister and her family. When she comes downstairs, the sister is having a birthday party for her daughter, who must have been born November 1st. And it was like a 5-year-old's birthday party, and she walks downstairs looking like a haggard princess. Is that an appropriate word?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she looked rough. Like she said they had partied real hard. And
the hangover costume look is never prime.
Eyeliner all over her face. Like
Cinderella when her stepsisters rip her dress apart.
Exactly.
And then her makeup is, like her mascara is running because she's crying.
So she had to walk around this party because all the little girls were excited that Cinderella came to visit.
They thought it was part of the party.
They thought it was part of the party, and she had to walk around with like her
wand
and bless all the little girls at the birthday party, and all the moms knew exactly
moms.
what had happened.
That's terrifying. And like you reek like booze.
Yeah.
Sweating.
All of the moms knew exactly what had shaken
But the
down.
kids were probably pumped.
Yeah, they're like...
And that's all that matters. It reminds me of the time that we hired a limo driver for New Year's Eve through COVID, and your daughter had never been in a limo before. It was you, me, Grant Johnson, who was our roommate at the time, and Charlie. And we went, got a limo, drove around the city, and that limo was about to break down. It was the biggest piece of shit I've ever been in my life. The muffler was like dragging on the road, and Charlie is clueless. Like she's never been in a limo. She doesn't know what the sound of a
She's
broken
like, whoa, I didn't
vehicle
know
is.
limos were so loud. This is awesome.
She had the best time. Me, I'm in the back of the limo, absolutely terrified for my life. We're on Groat Road.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, we're gonna crash.
Yeah, it felt like a wheel was about to fall off.
The kids
for
don't
sure.
care.
No, they don't care.
They're having a great time. So shout out to Drunk Cinderella.
Brett Holden with an incredible comment in the chat. I don't know if I want to read, but it was a joke about Cinderella and going to the balls. Anyway.
Anywho.
Those are stories of friends that I've played ball with who had walks of shame
Somehow we
themselves.
went from world headline news to just personal small town anxiety stories.
Next up, Joey Chestnut is going to defend his hot dog eating title while on probation for battery.
So I think he open hand slapped a guy. So he's in trouble with the law, but he's still going to try and defend his title as the best hot dog eating contestant of all time.
How intense would it be if he did it from jail?
Well, I think he's going to have an ankle thing on.
Just for open hand slapping somebody, you get in that much trouble these days?
I don't know. This is just something I read. I don't know if it's accurate. It's hearsay.
Do you ever find it hilarious when you watch videos online of a fight about to break out, which is pretty much my entire algorithm?
I can't watch public fights.
I love public fights.
I can't.
Where you can tell neither guy wants to get the assault charge for hitting first, but they both want to fight so bad. And there's this weird energy of like, why don't you just kiss already? You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're getting a little close, but no one's actually making the first move.
Exactly.
Yeah, it reminds me of what we had a...
You do it. No, you do it.
We had a radio Christmas party once, and someone brought a date from Tinder, and they had never met them before. And then that date from Tinder got in a fight with one of our DJ's long-term girlfriends. They're married now. They've got a kid.
She's a double black belt.
Double black belt, and they're out in the smoke pit. And double black belt goes, hit me first, I dare you. Because she's like, she knows she can't hit first.
Yeah.
But she also knew she would absolutely destroy this
She
woman.
would have kicked her in the head with heels on.
Yep.
Like, and this girl was probably 7 inches taller than her. Mm-hmm. And she would have, like, double black belt is no joke. That would have been awesome. Mm-hmm. That was one of the ones where I was like, I hope she does. Because the Tinder date was unruly. And unnecessarily unruly. Man, we are just opening the book to... Just stories of our past.
Well,
embarrassing stories from our friends.
As soon as that woman showed up, I knew I couldn't trust her. She had really chunky highlights, and it was not the year of chunky highlights. It was not 2001 anymore.
It was
wasn't
not Jack Johnson era.
It wasn't like Christina Aguilera dirty yet anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, we all were at one point. Like I don't know if I've ever run faster to a hair salon when Christina Aguilera debuted her white and black streaky hair. I was like, yep, I want that. And I got it. I had black underneath, bleach on top. It was a vibe.
That's going to make a comeback. Everything does.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time. It did kind of start to make a comeback, it felt like, and then went away again.
I mean, look at that Olympian.
Yeah.
How she has the like blonde and the black striped hair. Cool.
It was big at Hooters about 10 years ago.
Well, with the rebrand, I don't know. Through the audition process. Would you be auditioning to work at Hooters? No. Sorry, through the
Interview
process.
Yeah, auditioning is definitely the wrong
Sorry.
word there. Are you thinking about starting your own small business? Next up here on Headlines. American small business owners work over 200 additional hours per year than your average 9-to-5er. So if you're thinking about starting your own business, just know
You're putting in the work.
you got to grind.
Until you get so successful that you never have to be there anymore. It reminds me of the girls that work at Crumb Coffee Bar here in the city. They used to be there for every single shift. Two sisters that own the place. And now they've just become so successful. They're always on a beach. Every time I go there, they've hired like 5 employees. I'm like, good for you. But they had to put in that work.
Right.
They were there every single time I went in there.
Get it rolling.
Get it rolling. Put in that work. Grind, and then go to the
Literally.
beach. Yeah. They were grinding beans. That's funny, Ryder. You're on a tear today, actually.
How much are they charging for coffee if they're able to just like go and hit the beach constantly? Reasonable price there. I've always thought the prices there were great.
Reasonable.
So I don't get it. We need to start a coffee shop.
Always busy in there.
200 extra hours a year is what you can expect if you are starting your own small business. Interesting. And that is Headlines. What do you want to get into next? We got lots of time.
We've got so much to get to.
We got lots to get to.
Is
though.
Boardsy going to show up this Friday?
Yep, 10:15.
Yes.
Got him locked in. Let's do Watch This, a presentation of Southview Acura, family owned and operated on Edmonton's south side. Wonderful people, wonderful vehicles.
The best.
Go and take an RDX for a test drive and tell me.
Just see how it is.
Yeah.
See if you can vibe.
Take your partner with you and then find a little back road somewhere.
No, we
Test
don't do
out
that.
The back seat. All right. Why not? Well, I guess if you're test driving, you shouldn't do that.
No, you
After you buy it, celebrate by doing that.
After you buy it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Any good spots for that kind of shenanigans in and around Edmonton? Like, there's some quiet parking lots, but you never know who's coming around.
I couldn't name one spot. I couldn't name one good spot in the city.
I bet there's some real gooders.
All right. If anyone has a secret spot, share the wealth.
Yeah, just comment on this episode after on YouTube. Don't explain what you're talking about, and those that know will
Just
know.
give the location.
Yeah.
All right. In theaters as of this weekend, the brand new, highly anticipated Star Wars movie
Highly
is out.
anticipated.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anybody talk about it.
That's because you don't know anything about Star Wars.
I know.
Do you even know who's voicing the little baby Yoda?
No, but I bet I can guess.
Guess.
John Hamm or Pedro Pascal.
You're right.
They get hired for everything.
How'd you know?
I saw it.
Oh, you're such a shit.
I just mixed in the John Hamm part to make it look like I didn't just read it. Now that's some sharp poker playing skills.
Everyone is talking still. I know Brett Holden gave the suggestion for everyone to go see Obsession, the horror film that's now out. People are saying that the actress that plays the woman who gets obsessive in it is going to win. She's the next big star. And she kind of came from nowhere. She's maybe been in like one thing that no one's seen.
That's crazy too to say, because I've heard this numerous times now. The next big star is so much more of a compliment than like will probably win an Oscar. Because to me that means they had one real good performance. Whereas is going to be the next big star. It's like, watch out for this actress. She's going to be around for a long time, winning multiple awards.
Yeah. So they're saying the way that she can do facial expressions, she doesn't have that like Instagram face. Do you know what I mean? Where it's like frozen.
Okay, yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but the way that she can express her different manic episodes in the show, and she can go from being she comes in and out of the curse she's under, and she can go from being super sweet to super scary. I don't know, man. I might have to go and see it, and I'm not even a horror movie girl.
My daughter yesterday said, I think I'm ready for a horror movie in the theater. Because then it won't be as scary with other people around.
What did her and I watched a scary movie together? Was it Weapons?
Yes.
We had to make sure that it was light out, though.
We started it at night, finished it when it was light out.
That's what it was. Anyway, Star Wars now out in theaters. I'm sure a lot of people will be going to check that out.
Next up for Watch This, Mel Gibson has unveiled the first look at the Resurrection of the Christ while announcing release delays for his long-awaited follow-up to Passion of the Christ.
Go for it. I'm not interested ever since Mel Gibson's voicemail.
Yeah.
I don't support him.
I don't want to support him. Passion of the Christ was pretty well done. And you look at some of his performances. Braveheart, all-time.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Like, if What Women Want is on cable TV, I am watching it.
Okay.
But
You're just not going to
Signs also... Signs is so good.
You're not going to get overhyped for it.
I'm not going to say, hell yeah, Mel Gibson's doing something.
That's
Sign
fair.
me up.
That's fair.
But if it is on cable TV, I might dabble.
All 3 seasons of the original Jackass franchise are returning to Paramount Plus with restored original episodes.
Who has Paramount Plus? Raise your hand. No one does.
Not me.
Not me. Reese, you got Paramount Plus?
No.
It felt like the straw that broke the camel's back for me was streaming.
Yep. I'm like, nope, don't add another one. Get the hell out of here. I already have enough.
And wasn't there something about if you had Prime, Paramount Plus was popping up on it or something? Like it felt like there was one extra step.
You could add it for an extra amount of dollars a month
Prime
or something.
had like all those different streaming services under it for a long
Right,
time.
right.
Like, you'd always get pressed about like, oh, you can watch this movie, but you have to pay $6.99 for Paramount Plus.
It was Yellowstone that originally was on Prime, if I'm not mistaken.
And now isn't it just on Netflix?
No, Paramount Plus, I think.
Oh, I thought they moved it to
Oh,
Netflix.
did they? Well, that's when I stopped caring about streaming services. I'm like, I can't keep up.
Nope,
There's
too many.
And Paramount Plus is the last one to get rolling. Screw them. But anyway, if you're a big fan of Jackass, the original 3 seasons are out, and that's ahead of the franchise's 5th and final movie release. Those guys are too old to be doing that. When you're 22 years old, you can jump a golf cart into a flaming pile of dog shit, and it'll hurt, but you'll be fine.
You can get up.
If you do that at 47 years old, like, you're never going to be the same again. That's it for you. So some of the stuff that they did in those first few seasons was insane. It still is. What they're doing, I'm sure, in this final movie will be nuts. They've brought in some other people that are younger and can maybe do some of the more punishing things. And they'll stick to the funny and gross stuff.
Yeah, I think Johnny Knoxville, that was the first set of balls I ever saw.
Yeah.
Like, he just had them out.
They just had the
episode.
Jenny's going like schlongs might at the Hooters rebrand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Apple TV is going to make sports production history this Saturday by streaming a live Major League Soccer match filmed only with iPhones. And we've seen it's been done before. The Weeknd did his entire was it a music video or an actual movie?
Wasn't it Super Bowl halftime show maybe?
He did something with just an iPhone to promote iPhone and how good their cameras are. So I do think it'll be good.
Music video. It wouldn't have been Super Bowl.
No.
This doesn't excite me to watch it though. You know what I mean? We're using things that are less sophisticated to film this.
No, don't underestimate people that are obsessed with their Apple
That's
products
fair.
though.
Yeah, but I mean, like, this is how the world's going.
Yeah.
Like, this is how, I bet you 50% of the news stories that you watch in the news are all shot on an iPhone.
Yeah, we don't need those. They're not going to need those big cameras anymore.
Yeah.
Like, even when I was at Nate, like, we have a full class that's shooting on an iPhone, and like, there would be a ton of digital media, like, journalists that would be going out there and doing every story on an iPhone. Crazy.
Yeah, very crazy.
And Netflix has confirmed that Emily in Paris will conclude with its 6th season. 6?
There's 6? It's a really good turn your brain off show.
Yeah.
Fold your laundry to it. It's cheesy. It's silly. It's also Phil Collins' daughter, who, by the way, is being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year. So shout out to Phil.
It's in Greece is where the 6th season. So Emily in Paris doesn't make any sense. I bet they named that and then they were like, kind of limits us. You know what I mean? Like when we were coming up with names for our show, there was talk of including Edmonton.
And then we're like, but what about people like listen to our speak pipes? There's someone from Montana tuning in.
Exactly.
Doesn't make any sense.
So Emily in Paris should have just been Emily.
It's just Emily.
Emily about.
Emily out and about. Oh, that's a bit too Canadian.
Yeah, that would be Canadian, yeah. That is today's episode of Watch This.
Okay, thank you. Piss Jugs in the chat saying the weekend partnered with Apple to promote the iPhone 16 Pro. He shot his cinematic music video for his hit single Dancing in the Flames entirely on the iPhone 16 Pro. Okay, Piss Jug, you're hired. You are our new news broadcaster.
Also that he definitely just Googled it and then copy and pasted. But thank you. Appreciate that.
Well, hey, pumped that you're here. Yeah. All right, what's happening in and around Edmonton now? Let's get more local for those of you who are in the Edmonton area. Apologies to our Montana viewer and Rachel, who tunes in from Cranbrook, BC. You probably don't care about this, but we do. This is a presentation of River Cree Resort and Casino. You can get your tickets still for Ziggy Marley, but they are running out. The Brightside Tour going to be at the venue July 5th. Get your tickets at rivercreeresort.com. All right, what's happening? Everyone seems to be talking about this. Albertans will vote this fall on several referendum questions, including one asking whether Alberta should begin the legal process for a future vote on separating from Canada. So yesterday, Danielle Smith said the October 19th referendum will ask if Alberta should remain in Canada or move toward a binding separation vote. So this is not you voting yes or no about... Mm-hmm. It's a little bit confusing.
The wording is pretty confusing, and as you deep dive it, it sounds like it's even more confusing, and maybe that is done intentionally, that it's as confusing as it is, which, if that's the case, super greasy move.
Well, she said she personally supports Alberta staying in Canada. Mm-hmm. She did say that. She argued the issue should still go to a vote because hundreds of thousands of Albertans signed petitions on both sides of the debate. So October 19th, be prepared. Just make sure you know exactly what it is that you're answering when you go to the polls.
Like if this one is confusing, I just really hope that the next one isn't.
Yes.
Like if there is actually a should we separate vote, they need to make that as clear as possible so that there isn't this manipulative confusion so they can get more votes. So the federal government will take us more seriously with this separation bid. Like, if this goes to a vote, sure, there are hundreds of thousands of people that signed. So be it. If it needs to go to a vote, it goes to a vote. But that part needs to be clear as day.
Yeah. People in downtown Edmonton may see a military helicopter flying over the city tomorrow afternoon. So maybe keep your head on a swivel. Eyes to the sky tomorrow, downtown Edmonton, as part of the 3rd annual Alberta Fallen Paramedic Memorial Ceremony at the Ledge Grounds. So a helicopter from the Royal Canadian Air Force 408 Tactical Helicopter Squadron at CFB Edmonton will take part in a flyover sometime around 1 p.m. our time. The ceremony will begin. So this event will honor paramedics and EMS staff who passed away in the line of duty. This year, one new fallen member will be added to the memorial monument on the Ledge Grounds. The public is welcome to attend, or you can stay home and watch the live feed on Facebook.
It is nice that they have these events. Tragic that we have to have the events.
Totally.
It is appreciated that we get to opportunity to pay tribute.
Edmonton Fire Rescue Services say 6 new fire halls are needed in growing neighborhoods near the Henday to reduce long response times. So true. Sometimes you see the traffic on the Henday and then you hear a firefight, like a fire truck trying to get through. It's very stressful. So in some outer areas, residents can wait up to 20 minutes for crews, raising safety concerns and increasing housing costs because developers may need extra fire safety measures. The city has renewed 3 stations in recent years with 2 more new stations planned for 2028, 2029.
Yeah, it's interesting with the growth of Edmonton.
It's growing
and
rapidly too.
The increased taxes that we're all paying. You want things to keep up.
Yep, you want it to be smooth. You want the first responders to get there in a timely manner, and they do try their best. We know this.
Absolutely. But these are institutions. These are things that are absolutely needed for society to at least stay where we're at. And our goal should be to have better services, like shorter times.
Yes.
We should strive towards that, and especially when you're paying more and more for things. The wait times for emergency rooms shouldn't be 6 times as long as they used to be. Like, with more people paying taxes and people paying more taxes, why are we not seeing at least the same level of service from social services? And like, it's frustrating as hell. I can see why people get so twisted up about what's happening to our city. When
Or people that
they're
don't
paying
even
more and getting less when it comes to
people that don't even bother going to the ER,
right,
and then they stay home and something could happen. It's really scary.
die potentially, like genuinely.
There's 2 separate situations from the Edmonton area where people were in the waiting room and they passed. Recent stories of this.
It's
scary.
It's ridiculous, and I can see why people are very, very frustrated with how things are going. And so when you hear this, that the firefighters, like, for us to keep up, which the goal should absolutely be to keep up with what we've grown to expect for wait times when your house is on fire. Like, get them the fire halls.
Well, they're trying. They're working on it.
And you know what? Maybe we don't need new signs for the province with a new slogan nobody asked for. You know, we could use fire halls that are close enough to people's homes that they don't lose everything if they have an incident. And scene.
Hit the button. Don't hit the wrong one.
Oh, shit.
Damn it, we gotta label those. All right, a man who dropped do you remember this story? The man who dropped a 20-pound dumbbell off of an Edmonton overpass, which injured a woman driving?
Jesus, I don't remember that.
So he was sentenced just yesterday. The dumbbell smashed through a couple's windshield on the white mud. This was in March of 2024, but he was just sentenced yesterday, breaking the woman's foot and leaving lasting impacts. He received an 18-month conditional sentence with strict conditions, followed by 2-year probation. Why are you walking around with a 20-pound dumbbell? Why are you dropping it off of a bridge?
Attempted murder is what he should have
killed someone.
Went away for. Like, that's 18 months?
Who's walking around with a 20-pound dumbbell?
You gotta be completely moronic to do or absolutely unstable.
Yeah, I think he's getting proper mental health. There's some resources that have been implemented for that. But
Jesus.
Anyway, at least we can look forward to the helicopter flyover. That'll be a beautiful moment here in the city. If you get to experience that, just know what that's about, and probably full body goosebumps with that one. It's pretty cool.
Stop with the bad sign talk, says Saucy Amber. Okay.
Oh, she works in signs.
Oh. I was like, I didn't realize that there was anybody out there that was passionately pro.
Her job is creating
right.
signs.
Okay, that makes way more sense.
That is so funny. So sorry, Amber. We love you.
No, I'm on board with people getting new signs.
Hell yeah.
It's $166,000.
Reach out to Saucy Amber if you need a sign made.
She'll do it for less than the province managed to get the deal done for.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, we got our big check. It's here.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Get to that in a couple seconds here. What do we got for?
Oh, how much is on it? This is from our playoff draft that we did at the River Cree.
Next year, when we say River Cree Resort and Casino, we're doing a playoff draft, I want this thing to sell out immediately. It goes to help
it was
a great
so much
cause,
fun.
Raise a bunch of money. There's a bunch of people in the mix competing. There's like 5 teams that could win it still.
Yeah, and it was our first year doing it, and it was very smooth running. The food was delicious. The vibes were great, and we raised a heck of a lot of money, so we're really excited. Let's get even more money next year.
Yeah. So, yeah, when we say, you got to come to this, all you need is one person on your team that knows what they're doing.
Not even.
Well, yeah, just pick a team and take all their
Ryder's
best
going to
players.
be there. Tyler Yaremchuk will be there. Liam will be there. They can help you. Just ask them. Be like, who should we?
It's true. We also
should we go
did
with?
auction off their services, Tyler and Liam, this year. That brought in alone $1,500, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. So yeah, it was definitely a fun event, and we always have a great time out at River Cree Resort and Casino, big sponsor of the show here, and we're just happy to have joined forces with them to crush cool events.
All right, before we get that big check in here, let's give some love to those who are checking us out live for Feisty Friday. Make sure you're smashing that like button. Thank you so much for supporting our little corner of the internet here. We get so excited every time we see we have 10 new subscribers. We just recently celebrated 2,000, and now we're up to 2,340. Like, that's so fun for us.
Yeah, it's going to start popping off.
I hope
hopefully,
so.
like-
I mean, it already is. Like, we have our core crew that tune in every day, and we just appreciate you. We wouldn't be here without you. So we got Chris in the chat. Liz Lemons checked in. Lance Kane's in the chat. We've got Jana who checks in from Winnipeg. Eric Richards has checked in with us. Jamie of the Night is here. Default Dan, of course. We got another Chris in the chat. We got two separate Lindsays chiming in. Mandy has checked in. CM Deadpool. Danielle Goodleaf is here. And many more. Thank you so much.
I wouldn't mind. No, that's probably too grumpy. I've been going off about different things. We won't be going off about that. Recommend something?
What were you going to go off about?
Well, I'm just looking at what's coming up on the show, and I was like, complaint corner. I could say something. But I just...
No, we're done.
Yeah, I'm actually, like, in a great mood. So we should start vibing.
We should play Jack Johnson Better Together. Just to celebrate.
No, I don't.
There's no combination.
I'm never going to listen to that
in
song
the
again.
Back of a postcard.
It is a cute
a
song.
that I could sing, but I could try for your heart.
See?
Our dreams, and they are made up of real things. Shoebox
That's
of
enough.
photographs.
I get uncomfortable when people sing to me.
What's the next word? It's like sepia tone lovin'. What a word. I actually don't know if that's what it is. But
should we get into recommend something?
sure. This is a segment where we recommend something. Caffeine chocolates. Have I talked about these yet on the show? They're so expensive, but they're so good. It's like guilt-free. It's a guilt-free piece of chocolate. I just ordered a crap ton for the wedding. I'm going to have them in bowls in the bathroom.
Oh.
Because why not? Well, in the bathroom, I know that sounds really weird, but you know, at
come
weddings,
into the shitter and have a snack.
come eat some chocolate.
Hey,
in
we
the bathroom.
decided not to get dessert treats. Instead, go in the dumper and have a snack with your buddies.
They're all packaged, so it's not like they're just like laid out.
Just
It's
loose
not-
chocolates?
It's not like a bowl of M&Ms.
People would get the wrong idea if there's just loose chocolates on the counter.
Yes.
They're like, what did somebody do?
Oh my God, who got too wasted? No, it's going to be in the bin that has all the other things that you need. You know, there's Band-Aids, safety pins, Pepto-Bismol, you know.
Yeah.
So there's going to have bowls of the individually wrapped chocolate. So the kind that I get, they're caffeine chocolates. Yeah, they're expensive. It's worth the money, though.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, it's got the same amount of caffeine as half a cup of chocolate. I mean, half a cup of coffee.
Right. So it gives you a little pep in your step.
Yeah.
You said they are pretty expensive.
Yeah, it's like $2 a piece.
So I have a recommendation.
Okay.
And that is if you're going to buy something that's expensive, like $2 bags of $2 each chocolates.
It's got 50
buy them,
chocolates in the bag.
Buy them when you're getting something else expensive. So when you're going to pick out your new patio furniture, then you get the $2 per chocolate bag of chocolates.
Because then compared to the patio furniture you're getting from Costco, that's like nothing.
Exactly. That's what like I hold out, and when I get a beef tenderloin is when I'm going for a big purchase of something else, because then it's just I get this beef tenderloin.
And it's just nothing.
It's like a reward for buying something big, you know?
And then you just close your eyes and swipe your credit card. It's fake money.
Exactly.
All right, we got some very special guests here in the studio. We are so excited on a Feisty Friday, and I know that our YouTube chat is pretty pumped. Thanks again to everyone that stopped by River Cree Resort and Casino. We did our first ever NHL draft party, and it was such a success. And we had these beautiful humans join us because we wanted to raise some money to go to a great cause.
Yeah, and this went so well that I would imagine we're going to do a regular season one. I would like to, and we'll definitely be back for next playoffs as well. So yes, all of us at Oilers Nation, very excited to make a big old donation to Kidsport.
Whoa! Okay. Turn the camera on, Reese. I know you've been putting in the work over there. Look at this. Oh, lift it up. Up.
$4,100 raised.
That's pretty good for a first attempt at our draft party.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right,
yes,
so
yes.
introduce yourselves. Who is here with us on the sauce?
Okay, Dana Josdahl, Executive Director at Kidsport Edmonton. And then can I flip this? Oh, there's a
Oh,
mic
we got
there
an
for
extra
you.
mic.
Oh, there we go.
Give us a check.
Hello.
Yeah.
Perfect.
We can hear you, yeah.
Okay. I'm Tasha McIntyre, the Events and Communications Manager for Kidsport.
So what is Kidsport? If people are tuning in, they're like, "What? Well, where is this money going? What's going on?"
We know it has an attachment to sports and kids.
Yeah.
So how does it all come together?
Yeah,
Tell us
that
more.
much we're good on, yeah. So what we do is we create access to sport for kids that come from underserved families. And one thing that we really wholeheartedly believe in at Kidsport is that sport is genuinely a basic and a crucial childhood experience. And all kids should really have access to that growth opportunity through having fun, jumping in the pool, going, or on the field or the pitch or, whatever their passion is. It's Kidsport's opportunity and responsibility to be here for kids that wouldn't otherwise have that opportunity and provide that helping hand to families that are trying really hard to get bread and milk on the table and keep a roof over their kids' head. But that then secondary piece of getting their kids into a sport, and that's what we're here to do, is to give those families a helping hand. And what we can't do is that without community support like you guys, your fantastic listeners and followers that showed up with so much energy and they were so much fun. We're so great to work with. So we can't do what we do through subsidizing sport registration fees for Kidsport kids if it isn't for the community. And so we're really grateful for opportunities like this to partner up.
It is amazing when you see how many learning lessons are available or that
That
are
come naturally with sports?
embraced
Yeah.
through sports. Like I coach my daughter's softball team, and it feels like we've been through a lot this year.
You're like,
different
Yeah,
players
yeah.
learning how to work
Yeah.
through
life
things.
experiences, and it's so true and so
Yeah.
important for them to be placed in a group with a bunch of at first strangers,
Yeah,
but then
absolutely.
they learn these communication skills and how to go through, feel even grief together if they are taking the sport really seriously and they can't win the championship. Like you bond and you grow from
Yeah.
even that.
So on average, you would probably know how much it costs to get a kid through sports or to
It's
sponsor
expensive.
one kid.
Yeah, and it keeps rising too. So this year we're at $300 per kid.
Okay.
So this $4,100 is about, 13 kids, 13 Kidsport kids that wouldn't otherwise have received the opportunity to play and feel that sense of belonging and community through kicking a ball around with their buddies and learning how to lose, learning how to win. So now we got 13 more Kidsport kids into the game. So it's really exciting.
Well, and Ryder, you were telling a story the other day of a professional golfer who grew up not being able to get the proper equipment, and he still to this day wears 2 gloves because that's what he thought you played golf with as a kid when he was learning with his dad, because his dad just gave him gloves that they could afford at that time, and now he's like a professional golfer.
He
That's
just won the
still-
PGA championship.
He just won the
Oh,
PGA, and he
wow.
wears both the gloves still because he's like, that's
Okay.
just how I learned as a kid.
Right.
So-
Interesting.
Pretty
And
cool,
his
right?
dad made him
Interesting.
put club covers on his irons because he wasn't going to replace the irons anytime
That's
soon.
right.
And he's the only guy that still uses these
I love
iron
that.
covers
That's
on his
great.
clubs. Yeah, there's
I
some
love
cool
that.
storylines there for sure.
I love that. And
There's-
while we look after the registration fees, we do partner up with Sports Central, and they support the same demographic we do, and they do equipment, because there is quite a few barriers when you're an underserved family trying to get your kids access to sport, and registration fees is one of them. We look after that. Equipment's another. You were just talking about in Sports Central. We're 2 peas in a pod with them. So we work hand in hand to help these kids out.
So what else is happening this summer? Is there any events people can support? What's
Our events manager, what do
yeah,
you think?
tell us
Yeah.
Well, coming in July, for the month of July, we're going to have the YAG Burger Battle. So that'll run through the month, and we'll have restaurants where you can go visit. They'll have a featured Kidsport burger, and they'll be donating $1 from every burger towards Kidsport Edmonton and surrounding areas. So
All right, I love
Delicious
that.
way to help out.
And where can people follow online to know where to go, how to support you? You guys are obviously very active on social media. Where can people find you?
Absolutely. Yes, kidsportcanada.com/ or kidsportcanada/ Alberta/Edmonton.
I'm like, you do that.
Yeah, just Google it. Just Google
Google
it.
us, Kidsport Edmonton.
Just put it into your
mouthful.
search. That's great.
And if you are looking for support at this point, is just monetary donations the
We'll always
best thing
cash
you
that
can ask
check.
for?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Monetary donations. We always say, there's 3 ways to get involved. You can donate, which we'll always accept, volunteer, which Tasha's always looking for wonderful volunteers, or apply, right? And you never know also who needs it. You said you coach your daughter's softball team, is it?
Yeah.
And so if you have access to these Kidsport applications, it's an application process to apply. And you never know. You could be talking to a parent. They might have a neighbor who's not even on the team, right? So being able to have people in the community that know about the program, that can advocate for it, and be able to connect with other community members and share the story of Kidsport, how we can help others. You never know who's going to need it, which is why we always say donate, volunteer, or apply, right? So yeah, if you can pitch to your team of, an opportunity for kids to access it if they need it, or for their parents to access it if they need it, we're here for them.
Yeah, and getting that awareness out, like even simply if they see a post by Kidsport, share it.
Absolutely.
Share it, because you don't know who's on your timeline or you're following.
100%.
Who's following you that could be like, wait, what's this about? I've never even heard of it before.
It's pretty special too when you talk to some charities. You can sense that they're overwhelmed to the point that they hope that more people don't apply. But it seems like you guys really, it's
I'll
great.
hustle the whole team here. We're really blessed with a amazing team that's really here with their whole hearts, and so we're always going to hustle for the next dollar because we know there's another
Yes,
kid. Yeah,
awesome.
we are overwhelmed.
So I bet you are.
In all aspects, but just keep trucking, right?
But man, it's about the hustle, right?
Totally.
We're only here for the Kidsport kids, and that's what keeps us going.
And that's why we need more volunteers. So if you're watching and you've got the
Absolutely.
time, please help out.
You know where you may have learned that competition angle from? Sports growing up.
Sports. Do you have any stories that stick out in your mind that you remember that you're like, gosh, I love what I do because of stories like this?
Yeah, there's Tasha's only a few months in, so I don't know if there's one that you've come across yet, but I've been around the block once or twice with Kidsport, and there's a few stories. I think one of the ones that really stick out for me, his name is Jeff Vella, and he actually, don't hold it against me, but I started my Kidsport career at Kidsport Calgary as the manager of events and volunteers, similar to Tasha's role, actually. Yeah. And so he actually utilized Kidsport Calgary as a kid. He was, his story is great. He's won, there's 2 stories I'll tell you. I'll start with this one.
Okay.
Gosh, I could really get on a roll once I
love this. This is so awesome. I can't wait.
So he's great, actually. So he's one of 5 kids and a single mom, and his mom was working like 3 jobs and, never home. And the kids would always show up at her 3rd job, which was a cleaning job, and help her scrub the toilets so she could, come home and have a meal with them. And anyway, so she found out about Kidsport, and then she got her kids into soccer, and that was their first entrance into the sport. And he said, we didn't even have shorts at that time. We just had a pair of jeans. My mom cut into Daisy Dukes, and we just got on the field and got out there. And anyway, so he ended up getting a sports scholarship to the U of A, and was a quarterback for 5 years, and he's now a physiotherapist, and I believe just got his master's as well, and he broke the cycle of poverty in his family. Wow. And he's the first in his family to go to university and then get a career after that, and that inspired his twin brother. He didn't get a sports scholarship, but inspired his siblings to move on and with their lives and flourish. And so that's one story that really sticks with me. He's wonderful. He's one of our past Kidsport Kid ambassadors. And then another story we have, her name is Kara. She's a past Kidsport mom. And what her story is that she was married. They have 4 kids. Her husband left, and the same time, same couple months, her husband left. She got cancer and COVID hit, and she's a single mom of 4 kids. So when she tells her story, she says, I used to be on the other side of the microphone. I used to be the donor, and now I'm on this side of the microphone asking for donations so I can help my kids get into sports. Oh, wow. And her youngest was playing ice hockey, and she said she picked him up one day because he was really missing it, right? He was really missing playing, and because, of course, her circumstances changed, and she couldn't afford it anymore until she found us. And so she found us and got him back into ice hockey. And, he came to the car after practice and huffing and puffing and, sweaty. And she's like, oh my gosh, I hope this wasn't the wrong call to get him back in. And he gets in the car and he goes, oh man, I've missed this.
Aw.
like he was just so happy to feel those feelings of, you know, that competition you were talking about, getting out there, working hard, getting that drive going. And so, yeah, so her story is incredible. Now she's a past Kidsport kid. She doesn't, or past Kidsport parent. She doesn't need us anymore, right? It was a temporary piece that she needed us for, and I'm
That's
glad that we could be
beautiful.
there for her.
I'm crying.
How many people have their situations change, and quite often it's because of, you know, really unfortunate situations that people find themselves in. So
well, yeah, and then you know, these kids who aren't able to experience the sports, they have the guilt, right? And they feel bad, and they want to be supporting their parents that are trying their best out there, right? And then it's nice to hear these success stories and finding out about these programs that can truly help families. And with being such a busy parent, you don't even have time to research to find resources like this. So like we said, sharing and just letting people know that this is out there. And they can help you is pretty special. So thank you for everything that you do.
Couldn't do it without you guys. So thank you and your listeners and followers. It was great to meet you guys, work with you on this, and meet some of your followers and listeners as well too. And it sounded like maybe there is an opportunity for us to work with you guys again next year. And we're all in. Game, count us in.
I wouldn't mind, like I said, doing it before the regular season as well. We may as well. It's such a good time and support such a great cause. kidsportcanada.ca/Alberta/Edmonton, or just Google it, as we said.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for giving us some of your time, and happy to support.
And Saucers, don't go anywhere. Smash that like button. We will be right back. We got to get into 3 stars of anything. Then Boardsy's going to be joining us, so we will be right back. We got to get a lovely picture with the big check. So
stay tuned.
Thanks. Cheers.
Hello and welcome back to the Sauce. That was awesome.
So fun.
Kidsport, what a great cause to support. Honestly, when you think about the amount of lessons learned when you were in sports as a kid.
Even if they weren't the best lessons.
No, there's tough ones out there for sure, too. Like, there was something that was said in passing at my kid's ball team that somebody took offense to, and just to be able to sit them down and have a conversation, and they're all like, yeah, that's a good point. We probably shouldn't have said that.
You're like a coach and a therapist.
Yeah, guru, mentor. King.
No, that's a bit far.
I make them call me jet fuel because of how hard I throw it.
Do they actually?
No, nobody's called me that yet.
All right. We're pretty excited about our guest on a Friday because he brings all the positive vibes. Welcome to the Sauce. We've got Bordsy in the house.
If somebody ever called me jet fuel, I'll start calling you jet fuel.
Thanks, man.
I will cover that on my own. You'll be on ONE later. I'll slip it in a couple times.
Yeah.
Boys won't know what's up. That's sick. That's the first thing we need to cover.
Great nickname. Hey?
Tell us about Happy Hour. How's it going? You've done 2 episodes so far this spring.
Lovely time. Hanging out with the boys on a Wednesday.
Wednesdays, and it starts at 4?
We're at 3.
Sorry, 3 o'clock.
Most happy hours start around 3 p.m.
Yeah, let's be real. They claim
I've been an
4,
expert on the
but-
subject, especially now in the summertime as well. But yeah, it's been good. We actually had Zach Lang join us as well. So we're going to have it'll always be me and Menzies and Brett behind the scenes. And then we're just going to have a revolving door of a middle seat. It is tight in that studio. When you put 3 bodies in there, your legs are just rubbing up against each other.
But you have that
I
little
want it that way.
That little fan in there is kind of a
Clutch.
godsend.
Brought that in myself.
Yeah,
around January.
Awkward when it's short season and you're having your legs rub up against other legs.
Oh yeah, like skin to skin contact.
Yeah.
The first show we did, immediately, me and Menzies were both wearing shorts, and we were looking, we were like, oh my God, there's a lot of pasty white thigh. And I just constantly am trying to pull my shorts down. I said, we're a winter show. We're
We're not used to having our dogs out. You guys are wearing your little flip-flops.
So Wednesday's happy hour, brand new to Oilers Nation. Make sure you're following on all the socials.
Hang. We're talking Oilers, but we're talking absolutely everything.
Yeah.
I said it before. I love what you guys do. Yeah, we talk oil, but there's so much funnier things and subjects that we can discuss.
We need to be like, we can't be just Oilers fans. We have to have more things to talk about when you meet up with your buddies.
Well, especially...
I'm deeper than that. I'm deeper.
Exactly.
Who knows where our franchise is going to be in 5 years?
Ryder, we don't talk like that.
No, but I actually, for your own mental health, you actually have to have a few things going on.
True.
So if one thing gets really shitty, the other things can hold it up.
Then we just follow Lauren Kyle's professional pickleball career.
Exactly.
It's inevitable. It's going to happen.
Yeah. Pickle
We've watched her
Nation.
play. So we went to a media pickleball
I was like, I'm not
tournament.
familiar with her game.
Oh,
She's good.
she can rally.
Yeah.
Like boom, boom, back, forth,
Of
back,
course
forth.
she does.
She is.
That child going to be an athlete.
That is going to be athlete. Absolutely.
Yeah, she's a good pickleball
We
player.
watched on the sideline and I was like, okay. So they're both very athletic. Got it. McDavid was there. It was cool. He snuck in because he didn't want anyone to see him. He was there with, who was he with?
Connor Brown, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken. And I think he didn't want to take away from Lauren's...
It was her day.
It was her athletic day.
Yeah.
So he came in as a
Respect.
fan. They snuck him upstairs and he got to watch. And I stared at him up there with his little eyes over watching her. I was watching him as much as I was watching the game.
And that's why
You're
he was
watching
hiding.
his eyes do the...
Yeah.
Like, man, his hand-eye must be good because he's tracking that thing.
He is tracking that pickleball.
But yeah, so
We do need to have other hobbies,
We
and I'll
have
say
to.
I was reminded of this because the last 2 years has just been like, bang, season ends, and then bang, season's back on.
Yeah.
It's been nice to step back here a little bit and be like, oh yeah, I can do things with my evenings again. I have weekends again.
yes.
It's a wild feeling. And now I'm spending all that money and time into golf. So
Okay, you're golfing. We need to go golfing with Bordsy.
Yeah, for sure. Tyler just kicked the shit out of me
yeah,
this week.
dude, I asked him yesterday and he did it. So I was like, so? And he was like, no. I mean, it was fair enough.
Listen.
He is a stick. He's good.
No,
He's
I
very
could
good.
beat him every third time at least.
Ryder has cracked hands right now, and he's blaming them on why his golf game's not as
Yeah,
good.
do you tape up all your fingers? You lose your feel a bit.
So you went and checked out more of
Oh,
a
yeah.
natural therapist
I
yesterday.
went to a Chinese medicine doctor.
Yeah, how'd that go?
What'd you do?
Well, it was awesome because she's like, I know what's wrong. And she like talked me through a couple of things. She's like, do you deal with this, 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 this? I was like, yes. And she's like, okay, well, we need to do this, this, this.
Did she look at your tongue? You know how they look at your tongue and then they know everything about you?
She said immediately after looking at my tongue, your body's too hot. And
you do run hot.
I was like, thanks, girl.
Bordsy runs hot too. He's
I'm a sweater. I'm a sweater.
See, I'm a head sweater.
That's what I am.
Okay.
I'm not like a pit guy. It's all from here, and I look like I took a shower. I just can't help it.
So she thinks that is what's leading to the cracks and the really, really dry hands.
Because what? What's
I don't
causing
know.
it?
I don't know how she connected all that.
So what do you do to eliminate it?
So I gotta lower my sugar intake, completely eliminate dairy for a while. I have to
Can't do that.
ease up on the salt. I have to. She gave me like this crazy tea that I have to boil for half an hour, and I drink a bowl of it in the morning and a bowl of it at night.
A bowl?
Yeah, that's
not
how
even
they
a cup.
That's how they worded it.
Are you drinking it out of a bowl, or are you transferring to a
That's what I pictured. Is just getting it in.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You gotta wear it's like a Seinfeld. You got those like triangle things that you gotta put on while you're sipping it for your chakra or whatever.
Yeah, and then
I mean, respect.
Yeah.
I think no shellfish moving forward, limiting the booze because of the sugar in the booze.
Yep.
I actually brought up alcohol.
You were like, I like to partake.
Well,
I like to party.
I was like, you're telling me to get rid of all these things. There's this other thing that I occasionally do, and sometimes do a lot of if we get at it.
And let's be real, we're not gonna probably cut that one out.
It's hard.
So.
And she said, well, yeah, like the sugar.
I think naturally that's just something that they're always saying.
I know, but I
what
needed her to
booze
say
has
it
the
to
least
me.
sugar?
Tequila.
Tequila.
Not like that. I'm not built like that anymore.
I like shots of tequila. I don't like
Tequila drinks. I'm not about tequila shot.
I'll do it.
Done enough times.
I
that,
like
yeah.
tequila drinks like margaritas, but then you're just adding
That's
all the sugar.
Unless you did a 0 sugar mix.
So zero. So a
But you can't have the salt rim. You got to slow down on the salt. So
Right.
it's not good.
Tequila and lime bubbly is gonna be my drink for the summer, and we'll call them healthy margaritas.
I mean,
Perfect.
health margaritas.
That doesn't sound terrible.
No,
It doesn't.
That doesn't.
we'll see.
Yeah,
What's
we'll
the
see.
tea gonna
we got,
do?
I think we actually have tequila. I know we have bubblies.
Oh,
It is
it's for a
Friday.
drink. It's Friday, baby.
I don't
I'm just
know.
trying to find more ways to drink at work. Just getting real good at this.
Let's test this out.
I don't know what the tea is gonna do, but she said, "I hope you can handle it." So now I'm picturing like mushroom tea. Am I gonna get all messed up from it?
I need to know more.
Am I gonna shit myself on the show?
Is it going to make you sweat more, which then will stop the sweating?
I don't know. I have no idea what's coming, but I'm
I
ready
hope
to go.
you can handle it. You need to do a live stream. Mm-hmm. I need to know more.
And they made the tea in like 3 different packaged things on newspaper.
In front of you?
Yeah, and we're grabbing different things. It's so awesome.
Whoa.
And it's such a better experience than
Here's a steroid cream. Good luck.
westernized healthcare where they've given me all these creams that now I'm dependent on
Yeah.
that aren't really helping.
Well, and your
That just
golf
makes
game.
you more dependent on the cream,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
that when you stop using it, you just need it again.
It was actually that golf game that I called the doctor
on the way home. That's how serious you were. Like, I can't lose to
can't.
Tyler
Damn bad.
Yaremchuk.
He was down so bad.
The thing is, we had like Tyler and I on the golf course had a true respect for each other. There was no like making fun. There was neither of us were too.
You don't
competitive.
chirp.
But
It's a gentleman's game.
The
Yeah.
fact we've brought it up 16 times each since means there was a lot. Like we both felt there was a lot on the line out
I
there.
love just 2 dudes going out and competing.
Yeah.
You just gotta appreciate it. You gotta
Exactly.
appreciate it. I don't care with the tea though. Let me know.
'Kay.
Yeah.
Because I'm a sweater, but also let me know, if that starts going through you, and if
Yeah,
if you're going live, like you said, for that, if it goes to the toilet, don't let me know.
Yeah, we
I
don't
wanna
need
know
to be
about that.
streaming
Well, I can
that.
give you the rundown. I'll give you the rundown either way.
I'm
Yeah,
excited
that's what I
to
want.
learn more.
That's what I want.
But like blood pressure, I got to get down a little bit. I'm at that age.
Yeah. You just got to
43,
be.
where like
You got to look at the sodium intake on everything. It sucks, but that's life.
I find myself now in my 30 years of age turning over things to look at the nutritional values.
It's crazy.
It was such a better life before. Reese, hold on to that.
Yeah.
Hold on to that because it'll come at you fast.
Reese had McDonald's 3 times yesterday.
that's true, actually.
Really?
Yeah, you did. One was by accident. Like
Had a
one
chaotic
was.
day.
He had a long
Yeah.
day.
He ended up having to have 2 combos because Jess couldn't have the one.
She's like, you just eat it. So he ate both. And then when she could eat later, they got McDonald's again. I love
She'd been
that.
thinking
That's
about it.
a
young.
good boyfriend,
Yeah.
good responsibility.
It sucked.
And
He's like, I'm not doing well.
Speaking of food, I do. I don't know. It just made me think of running through you. You know what I have to do next Thursday? So now 6 days from now is my fantasy football punishment, where
What
I
is
am
it?
doing the Hot Ones challenge, and the final wing I believe is 2.3 million Scoville. That's the final sauce. Now the 9th sauce said it was at 600,000. So it goes from 600,000 to 2.3 million.
That's
And
hard.
That's fucked up.
At that point,
But I'll already be so I'm
I-
just got to get it over with. Take a bite.
To me, it doesn't feel like there's that much difference once you get to a certain point.
When you're already dying, you're dying.
But I think different people's taste buds handle things differently too. So, like, you might find the 600,000 hotter than the 2.3 as well.
Didn't you have trouble
Yeah,
after you did your
what
challenge?
was the spice level? Do we know what their sauce
Yeah, I
is?
think it was 1.1 or
You're
something.
screwed because he was on the toilet for. That was on NHL draft day.
Yeah, the playoff draft.
We just got our check for the money that we raised for Kidsport, but you were not okay hosting that event
No,
because it was that morning you tried the hot wings.
The water bill at River Cree would have been. They would have been like, "What's with the water? Did somebody leave a tap on just from the amount of flushes that I had that night?"
So be prepared.
Yeah, I know. I was like considering. I was like, boy, so if it's not going well, might have to get Pat to do ONE on the Friday.
I
How do you
also
prep your insides for something like that? You know what I mean? Like
Pepto before?
I just thought Pepto.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I could really.
Like I would coat it with Pepto first.
I've been upping my spice intake for the
Yeah.
last like 4 weeks. No, I'm pretty good with spice. But I'm trying to get crazy with it before I get up to that. And
Metamucil maybe the morning of, because then you know that you're gonna have a proper
It won't just be squirts.
BM, and it'll take things out for you.
Are you good?
like Imodium, maybe, just cause.
can
Just
we-
combine everything in my stomach.
Are
and
we
shoot
allowed
at
to
it.
watch this? Where can we tune in?
Well, you know what? I told Waz about it, and I was like, hey, because all my it's all for the league. So there's my 11 other league members.
Okay.
And then I was like, Waz, you should come by and you should film this. Well, because I was like, I can't go through the process of doing this and like filming myself and whatnot. And my friends are idiots, so can't be trusted. Waz might be coming by to make some content out of it. So
You need a sweatband because if you're already sweaty as is, I would definitely. Because you
Bandana.
don't want to
just
touch your
shave
face.
my head. It's so sweaty.
You don't want to touch your eyes, right?
I know.
What was the big mistake you made in your draft last year in order to get last place in a 12-man league?
So many mistakes. So there's 2 main leagues that I'm in. I won the other one.
Okay.
But that doesn't matter because
you
the one that I'm
lose.
in last place is the number 1 league.
Okay.
So it's embarrassing for me. I've kind of blocked it out. Who did I have on my? Oh, Malik Neighbors was my first round pick. Tore his ACL in week 3, and then they all just started slowly, week by week.
Injury.
But that's fantasy football.
Yeah.
That's the name of the game. When you've been playing for as many years, I think I've been playing for like 12 years. A
Did you
couple
guys,
losses, probably only 2 wins in my life, but
Reese.
still big wins.
Yeah.
Photo of a guy who lost his fantasy league on the sheet. I think it's halfway down, and he had to sit alone in the crowd at the Royals Red Sox game. And I forget what the sign says that he had to sit with.
I think it said I suck at fantasy football. We
It's
talked about this on
something like
Happy
that.
Hour.
Okay.
Because I said I don't think that's a bad punishment.
It's pretty chill, and
That
now
he
he's
had-
famous.
He got to sit up, and I'm sure a Royals upper level seat was
Yeah.
probably $40. And he sat up there and drank beer and ate hot dogs.
Big deal.
Made it on TV.
Literally.
Boo-hoo.
You had to do a worse punishment at Rogers Place once, where I got to pick 3 things that you had to yell out
Oh, that was horrible.
when it was quiet in there. And one was just, I'm a puck bunny.
Another one was like referencing the wrong sport. It
Yeah.
was horrible. Okay, so what does it say? I stink at fantasy football. Yeah, this guy's probably getting free tickets to the next game. Like, I don't feel bad for him at
Yeah,
all.
I thought he was just holding a sign. That is at least funny. Like
It's
that-
funny, but now he's cool.
But like the punishment is he's sitting and watching baseball.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he's vibing.
Now, I don't know what he's wearing. And it's like, so maybe it was meant to be dressed up as something. So we were discussing other punishments we've done. And I've had a guy in our league, he had to dress up in full clown attire. Makeup, hair, nose, shirt, pants, shoes, and go to the Riverhawks game with all of us. And it was like 30 degrees outside. And he's just and looks like a clown and had a little and everybody would come up. Why are you dressed like a clown? Well, this idiot sucks at fantasy football.
That's
It's like
awesome.
that's humiliating.
Uh-huh.
That's something I want. That's just
Yeah, we
I
had-
guess kind of, but not really.
We had 2 options this year where you either had to get your ears pierced and wear big hoop earrings for a month.
A month?
Or
great.
milk a cow in Daisy Dukes. And he hasn't done either of the punishments yet. But
What?
Yeah.
I'd rather milk the cow.
Yeah, then it's over.
Dude, I got one that my other buddies, I'm not in the league, and thank God. This is so messed up. The loser of the league and the person who gets second place, so whoever loses in the final, have to, together, somehow, some way, build a raft that can hold both of them. And one of our buddies lives on a lake, and they have to be able to paddle it from one end of the lake to the other.
Jesus.
And so getting second place, you're like that week, you're like, man, I might be get my money, the trophy, the everything, or I'm going to have to build a raft and do this. I just can't believe that swing of emotions of being whatever. So I'll update you later on how that one goes.
That's
throughout the
great.
summer. That's
So
insane.
creative.
I know.
Yeah, it's cool because this feels like the punishment thing is like maybe 5 years old that it actually got pretty popular. Like I'd say, right? In the last 5 years, it's
Yep.
Now it's getting crazier and
I
crazier.
can't imagine where we're going to be in a decade and some of the punishments we hear by then. Because almost every fantasy football league now has some kind of punishment, and everybody wants to try something new.
We don't have one in the Oilersnation leagues, which I think is crazy. So I think we're going to need to change that next season because that's
Especially
auto content.
Content, exactly. Okay, I want in on that league too, by the way.
No, we got room.
Okay,
We can kick
sweet.
Waz out for sure. He's last place auto every year. We've done it 3 years. He's got
Waz.
last place all 3 years.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do a round of bet. You guys, all three of you against each other. You guys cool with that? Have you ever played bet before? So basically, I'm going to give you a topic, and you just say how many you could name in that category.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And then if somebody says enough that you don't believe that they can,
You say bet.
and then they got to do it.
Okay?
Modern day slang. I like it. I
Yes.
don't really use bet in my lingo. So
All right, good luck, everyone. Who can name the most players on Team Canada at the Worlds?
Oof.
Players on Team Canada.
I have not been watching enough of that.
who goes first?
You.
I can name 5.
Ooh.
I could name 6.
I could do
Reese?
7.
I can do 8.
I'm out.
I could
Reese?
probably do 9.
9?
I was lying about doing 8, so I'm happy.
Bet.
Bet, buddy.
Bet.
Dang.
Got him.
Evan Bouchard, Darnell Nurse, Jack Ivankovich, he's a goalie. Morgan Riley, Jake Velarde.
Get his first name correct.
Jacob
Nope.
Velarde.
Nope. It's not Jake. It's Gabe. Gabe
Gabe.
Velarde.
Oh, yeah.
Oops.
Doesn't count.
Half point.
Half point. Now you have to name another
Mark
person.
Scheifele, Macklin Celebrini. I haven't been keeping track.
Yeah, where are we at?
Nor have I.
Me neither.
I feel like you're at about 7.
I think so.
One more.
Just give us one more. You can do it.
Oh, yeah, Crosby.
Hey,
Yeah.
whispering back
Who's
there.
back there?
Interns are whispering.
Peanut Gallery has arrived.
Reese was once an intern. They got to stick
Yeah.
together. They
That's
gotta...
true. Did you say Shifley?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you want me to do more?
No, it's
No,
fine.
you're fine.
Well, now that we
Connor
know that
Brown.
the intern's
Tavares.
cheating.
is on the team.
Tavares.
Mm-hmm.
Get used to hearing Nurse to Tavares.
Stop.
Jet Greaves.
Connor Brown, was that mentioned?
Yep. Nope.
Dylan
Dylan
Holloway.
Holloway. No, I blocked
Ryan
him out.
O'Reilly. Porter Martone, sorry.
Dude, and he's been tearing it up, I
yeah,
believe.
he looks good.
Also, Canada won in overtime yesterday.
Hell yeah.
On a Bouchard beauty of a pass.
Why the hell did we need overtime to beat Norway? Though?
Now,
Like
once
that?
again, I haven't been watching a lot, but I think Norway was very good in the tournament before
And
that
it sounds
game.
like Cam Talbot had a really tough
really
time.
bad game, yeah.
Cam Talbot, too.
Poor guy.
There we go.
True.
Okay.
Okay.
So Reese gets the point.
Before we move on to the next category of bet, you said McCarr's out again tonight or for the next game?
Yeah, it sounds like he's going to be out for tonight. Pretty insane. Like, I don't know what that's going to look like for the Avalanche moving forward.
That
but-
sucks.
you
I
think
don't want
they-
Vegas to win.
With how deep they are, their forward crew, just play a forward cycle the entire game. Don't let your defense even touch the puck. Like, they should be so dominant. You
But
think they can get
Brett
it done.
Kulak should be able to fill those shoes just
Yeah,
fine.
I mean-
All right? If there's a man who can fill those shoes.
This goes
You're
to
looking
show
at
you,
him.
like, the Avalanche are the deepest team in the NHL, and they lose their star player, and now the whole landscape of their playoffs looks completely different.
Yeah.
Like, you take away a star player off any team, not just the Oilers, it changes your whole complexity.
I think both these series are splits in the first 2 games. Like, I think Colorado gets her done tonight. I think Carolina gets her done tomorrow. And that's good. We need some long series.
I think, there's, like you saw within the NBA, the Thunder lost game 1, and you're like, they have championship DNA. They won last year, and there are no way they're going to lose game 2 at home.
Right.
Have to go down 0-2 back to San Antonio. Colorado too good. And that was shocking yesterday. That was the Canadiens game.
You know what I wasn't shocked by, though, is when you're coming off a 7-game series that's been super competitive and you have to leave it all out there every shift, and you're taking on a team that has swept 2 series pretty confident and had just really good naps for a week. Of course, the team that's coming in.
Now, sometimes
firing.
it goes the other way, and you could saw because Carolina scored, 30 seconds in the game?
Yeah.
Like, shit, here we go.
That was a big
They're not
celebration.
ready. They're not ready for this. The Habs, you say. And then they just snap their fingers. And I tell you, I was so done with hearing the rest versus rust debate that's been going on for all these happen in the NBA as well with, the Knicks.
True.
We don't know.
No.
All right, we don't know. We don't know which one is better or worse.
All right, next category for bet, provinces and territories. How many do you think you could name on the spot without Google?
Reese?
Power of
go
conversation.
first.
5.
6.
All 13.
Bet.
I'll count this time.
Yeah, we need to keep score.
None of it. Northwest Territories, Yukon, BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Newfoundland.
One more.
Oh, God, I was killing it.
I'd say.
Is Labrador considered? No. It's got to be a maritime
I gotta
province.
start writing these down when he says them because now I'm just looking at my fingers going, well, I don't know.
What did I say earlier when we're all doing math equations? That when I'm doing this, I'm pretending.
Newfoundland, Labrador, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick.
Feel free to get in on this in the chat if you need to help Ryder out.
I think I know what you didn't say, but maybe if you fire through again.
Yeah, I'm going to fire through from the top again.
Yeah, Reese, write them down.
I got
Reese,
all the
write 'em down.
territories. So that's 3. And then we're going BC.
Draw it out.
Yeah, BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba.
Oh, I see which one you forgot.
Ontario, Quebec, Newfoundland, Labrador, Nova
Which are together.
Scotia, New Brunswick.
I
It's
know.
the same one again.
No, it's the same one. And
I know what he's forgetting.
Yeah.
Don't say it.
Do
I
you
got
want
it.
a clue?
No, Dan, you don't be
Dan-
chirping from
Dan's
through the
chirping
glass
over
doors.
there. I heard
Yeah,
that.
this glass door is useless. We hear everything.
Yeah, I can see Dan from.
Oh, I'm pissed at myself.
Can we give you a clue?
Yeah. It's a maritime province.
And it's got 3 letters.
Oh, PEI.
Yeah.
Shit.
Bang.
That was a really easy
You
clue.
rattled off that 12 real fast.
Yeah,
though.
we're still all
And
very
You
impressed.
seem to do them. You were going through the map left to right. I did appreciate
Yeah.
that. I did appreciate that.
All right, next category for bet. Names of sit-down restaurant chains.
Oh, in honor of Hooters rebranding.
Hooters rebranding
Did
to
you
a
hear?
more
What's that
family.
about?
I know.
What is that about?
Good luck.
Hammers. And it's going to be
No.
dudes in tight shorts.
Just bike shorts everywhere. Just...
All the photos on the wall are just
I
going to be...
would on that. If we get to keep Hooters and what
Yeah.
the idea of Hooters was, they can.
Yeah.
The ladies can have that.
They can have
Anyone can have that.
schlongs.
And just pictures
Schlong.
of John Hamm on the wall.
Just the
Paparazzi
hottest
shots of him.
dudes on the walls serving.
Man, John Hamm, every time that there's paparazzi shots of him, he's in gray pants and everyone's like, whoa.
Yeah, yeah.
That
He's-
thing is...
He's got a hog.
He's
yes.
got a hog. Hogs.
He's well endowed.
There's the name of
Hogs.
it. Hooters
Hogs
and
and
hogs.
hammers. Hogs and hammers. Something like that.
All right, who can name the most
Sit-down
sit-down chains?
Chain restaurants.
And they could be American, Canadian.
I can name 5,
7,
8.
9.
10.
Bet.
Can you do more than 10?
Well, you guys have gone, so let me go. 11.
All right.
Bet.
Okay. Joey's, Earl's, Moxie's, local.
Wow, you are just a
Boston
basic
pizza.
woman in Edmonton.
I drink a lot.
They got good happy hours.
Sherlock Holmes, Greta.
Wait.
Wait. Is that a bar?
Sherlock Holmes, is that a chain? No.
It might
Okay.
be.
No, they just a local
How do you
Is
know?
that just an
restaurant with
Edmonton
a few
chain?
locations.
Yeah, is it just an Edmonton
How do you
chain?
know?
Yeah.
Okay, does
'Cause-
Greta count? That's national. Or is that a bar? We talking restaurant specific?
I think.
Let's get crazier restaurant specific.
Yeah. So still at 5.
Okay, 5.
Shout out to Greta, though.
Yeah.
Red Lobster.
Yes.
Olive Garden.
Of course, they have
Hell
to go
yeah.
together. They're always in the same
Yeah, no,
parking lot.
They're literally, if one's full and has a wait, I go to the other one.
yeah.
Check out that one.
Oh, I like the butter at this place and that place.
Okay, more chain. We're not, can't be fast food restaurants.
Correct.
Can't
Sit
be fast
down
food.
chains.
Sit down, delicious restaurants. Okay, I'm kind of hitting the wall here.
Where are we at? How many you
I
got?
got
7.
I got
He
7.
needs 4 more. No,
Oh.
you miss.
What?
Is O2's? That's a restaurant and bar. What are we allowing?
Yeah, it's not a chain either, though. I don't think really. Like that's
Isn't
a
it?
local.
Did you say the other O? J's?
Original Joe's.
What?
Yeah, you can't be doing
Trying
that.
to
That
help.
doesn't count. That doesn't
Okay.
count.
Okay.
I'm still at 7. Integrity. I don't know what that was.
No,
Um,
miss,
don't-
I want to give clues.
don't give clues. It
You
wrecks the
can't,
game.
you can't give clues. You can't give clues. What are other restaurants that I go to? Those are the big ones.
Think Nation Vacations. What?
Been a lot of names. Chili's. Nice. Shout out. Good work.
Shout out.
Good work.
And now you've set him up. He's gonna start thinking of American chains.
Yeah, as he should.
Yeah. What are other? Is Brewster's? Does that
Yeah.
count? Does that
Yeah,
count?
I'd
Is
say
that
that
national?
counts.
Is that national enough?
That's barely.
You
but-
haven't said the one Berta place that everyone goes after their hockey tournaments.
I said Boston Pizza.
Oh,
didn't I?
never mind.
I'm pretty sure I said yeah.
Yeah, you probably
That was
did.
a little
Time.
yeah, that's too much time. Yeah.
Too much
You
time.
missed
Yeah.
the steakhouses.
Oh
good
yeah, the Keg,
point.
Chop Steakhouse.
Yeah.
Those are my 2 go-to steakhouses.
Yeah.
What are other steakhouses you guys go to?
Sawmill.
Sawmill. They took that one out of Sherwood Park, so
ABC
What's that?
family restaurant. It's a good one.
Never heard of it.
It's rare now.
Is it a
Rare these
chain?
days. It's a chain. Yeah.
Ooh, Spaghetti Factory. Good one.
ah, that's a good pull.
What are some more of the American
what's
ones
on
that
Bourbon Street?
we
I'm
weren't
just trying to
thinking of?
think.
Yeah, exactly.
Applebee's.
Applebee's,
Could have went with that.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yes.
B-Dubs,
IHOP, yeah.
IHOP.
Denny's.
Corbin was saying all the breakfast
Cactus
places.
Club.
Cactus. That should have been in my initial. That's a good.
I think you still did
Spaghetti
great.
Factory.
Now it's Friday, and you got me hungry.
I know.
I know, we're
Right?
starving.
We have one more game to play, right?
Okay, let's do it.
This is, have you seen the Impossibly Small Smile game before?
We really wanted to play with you, Bordsy, because you're one of the most smiliest, you and Reese, probably the smiliest people around the office.
So there's only one rule to this game, and it's that you have to like try to make the smallest smile ever, but people need to still recognize that you smiled.
So, Reese, can you put a poll up now in the chat and put
Yes.
Reese, Bordsy, Ryder, Lisa, and people can vote on who has the smallest smile.
Smallest smile that you can still tell.
You can tell it's a smile, but it has to be smaller than the other 3 people in the room.
So look right in the camera
Small
and
smile.
then give the smallest smile possible.
And then you can vote. So feel free to practice.
Well, they can see me. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Oh, I think I got mine
Yeah,
down.
okay.
I can nail this.
Who's going first here? Lisa, you ready? You're pretty confident.
Well, the poll is now up, so we're ready to rock. I will kick things off. Ugh, I'm having a very bad hair day. Okay, ready?
So look away and then you look at the camera
'Kay.
and do it.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty big.
What?
That's pretty big. I thought that was,
I don't even think my eyes moved.
well, your mouth did. Anyway.
That's the point, is it not?
Okay, ready?
Instant replay.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at myself, so I don't know.
Here we go. You
Okay,
ready?
go.
Reese broke it.
Reese!
It was good though.
Did you see the smile?
I saw it. I saw
It's so
it.
certain.
There was some muscle movement. Okay,
That one messed me
Bordsy.
up. That one messed me up. Drama kid, lock in.
Drama
lock in,
kid, you
lock
got
go
this.
go smaller than you think.
Yeah.
Here we go. That was pretty big.
Yeah, it felt big.
Because he can't help it.
Yeah,
He's just
yeah.
a big smile.
It's the
guy.
dimple. It's the
Yeah,
dimple
he's got the
immediately.
one dimple.
You're done.
Reese, you gonna take a run at this?
He has to.
Yeah. Here, I'll make my face a little bigger.
Yeah. Good luck.
Ryder got me going. Ryder got me going.
That was so good. I wonder who's
Here we go.
gonna win.
Reese, ready?
Yeah, wait.
He's already smiling.
Pretty good.
That felt good. That felt
That
good.
felt really good.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
also
Good.
very mysterious.
It's like Derek Zoolander. Magnum.
Okay, get your vote on.
yeah.
Aaron Bordsey has 0 votes.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I'm not good at hiding. I've got
so
too
good.
much joy to give.
Literally. That's why you're a great Friday guest.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Okay, you're a big basketball guy.
Huge.
What's
Huge.
the bet tonight? Let's make a little
Okay.
combo bet.
Yeah, let's get into this. This segment brought to you by Sports Interaction, Sportsbook and Casino. Every game is your game when you bet with Sports Interaction from puck drop to overtime. Bet with Canada's homegrown sportsbook, 19 plus. Please play responsibly. What's happening tonight, Bordsey?
All right, in the Association, the series is tied 1-1 between the Spurs and the Thunder. This is basically the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
In my opinion, they're the two best teams all season long. The Thunder defending champions, and the team that's given them trouble all regular season, the only team, is the alien 7'5" freak that is Victor Wembanyama.
God, that 3-pointer he had in game 1 was insane.
Like, that is Steph Curry stuff
Yeah.
from a 7'5", 22-year-old kid. So, like, to be alone 22 and have the balls to take that shot. But 7'4", 5", whatever he is, whoever biggest shoes he's wearing that day, you should not be able to do stuff like that.
Wow.
He had 41 points and 24 rebounds.
Yeah, he's going to go down potentially as like the biggest freak in sports history in the kindest way possible.
Yeah.
If he can stay healthy. When you watch him, you're like, God damn, that's...
Humans
how
aren't
are you
meant
not injuring
to
yourself
be
just
that
walking?
big and take on, especially in the NBA in the low post, banging bodies and whatnot, as Charles Barkley would say, banging dudes down low.
Yeah.
That was his actual quote.
Shout out
before.
to Charles Barkley.
Think of how small stairs would be.
Dude,
Just like running up the stairs
the
when your
moment he
feet
gets
are this big.
he gets
seems-
off the court and he walks down like the tunnel of the locker room because like
4
there's
steps.
regular people there and regular sized objects, right? Like door handles and doors around him. You can actually see him at scale. I'm always just like,
Yeah.
who is this
Crazy.
guy? So, I mean, I would go. So today the series is tied 1-1, but it goes back to San Antonio. What is the spread on Sports Interaction?
I got 177 for the Spurs, 210 for the Thunder. So, Thunder are the dogs, which this is probably the first game in the playoffs they've been the dogs for.
I would probably take the Thunder money line if I was going to be honest.
Okay.
Now, it'd be... See, both teams here are having some injury issues as well. Thunder just lost their starting guard, Jalen Williams. Spurs don't have their starting point guard, De'Aaron Fox. I might even take the Thunder at plus 1.5, the spread, to just cover your bases a little bit because this game's going to finish close.
Okay.
This game's going to finish close.
I've got the Spurs in 7 on a bet from before the series started.
Once again, this is the most spin the wheel series
Yeah.
I could pick. I don't know, but I like in 7. Blank in 7 for sure.
Okay, so we're hitting Oklahoma City Thunder spread.
Yeah.
And then what else? Are there player points that are a guarantee?
I mean, you always go SGA points, but he hasn't been really doing all that much points wise, I'd say. Maybe just go a cool 25 from Shea. Reese, what do you think? Any other area Reese watches ball?
I gotta pull up the Sports Interaction.
I am as well.
I'm doing
Okay, I'll do
SGA 25 plus.
yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like 25 plus.
You're only getting 122.
I
on
know, it's not really giving me anything here.
And some kind of Wemby blocks.
Ooh, I like that, Reese.
Okay.
I never bet on basketball. Where the hell are blocks.
Yeah, I don't think the blocks are available.
Oh, yeah,
here.
they are. Player blocks. And who did you say we're hitting for that?
Victor Wembanyama.
And if you want to add a lock to it, add Victor Wembanyama to win the tip.
Okay, wait a minute. Am I going over?
That's awesome. That's a great
That's a
call,
great
Reese.
bet.
That's a fantastic goal.
Am I going Victor over 3.5? That's what you said?
Yeah.
And then what was the tip thing?
That's crazy. That's his line for blocks.
I know, 3.5 blocks.
His rebounds, you can't even get it until you get to 10.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, he's a freak of nature. If you haven't, and I get people don't like the NBA, I totally get why.
Yeah.
I blame LeBron James. But that's besides the point. I'm a hater. I'm the ultimate hater of LeBron. The NBA playoffs have been unreal this year. They've been very, very good. A lot of game sevens, good games.
So I'm going Oklahoma, plus 1.5 for the spread. Yes to SGA to score 25 plus points. And over 3.5 for Victor as far as blocks go. I don't know anything about basketball, but I'm gonna roll with this.
I'm riding with that.
I'm putting $5 on that.
Squad ride.
Okay,
Squad ride.
and let's do an NHL one too while we're here.
Sure.
We got the Avalanche and Golden Knights. I think the Avs win.
I do too.
I want them to win.
It's going to be McKinnon that puts him on his back. Like
he'll
going to
score
be
the empty
relentless.
netter. He'll score the empty netter.
Let's go player shots on net. I'm going 5+ shots.
For who?
For Mac.
For McKinnon.
Mac,
That's
dog?
my ticket.
I'm going to do 4.
I'm also going to do 4.
That's, 5's a little crazy for me.
Me too. Done.
Good teamwork, guys.
Nice work. Talked through it. Every game's your game when you bet with Sports Interaction. Get in on the action with parlay boosts, live betting, and easy deposits and payouts. Bet now at sportsinteraction.com/Oilersnation. 19 plus. Please play responsibly. Placed.
That's rad.
All right. Well,
that's it for the week.
That's it. That's all. Thanks for coming in, Bordsy.
What are you guys
Appreciate
doing this weekend?
I've got a golf tournament with Reese tomorrow afternoon at 2.
I'm golfing tomorrow too.
Where are you golfing?
Red Tail.
Nice.
Ooh, hopefully it's not windy.
I know. I'm a CCT member now.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that discount golf all over the place.
That's cool.
Smart,
It's
hey?
smart.
I've
and
never
I got
done
it as a gift. Oh,
wow.
So
That's a
I'm
good
in
gift
bonus
to
on
get.
everything here.
It's a great gift.
Because, like, you'll pay 60 somewhere where you'd have to pay 100 if you didn't have it.
On Saturday for the weekend, normally it's 100 something for 18, and for me it's 70.
Oh, yeah, that's sick.
$30 right there.
70 for Red Tail's a good price. Have you golfed it before?
Oh, yeah.
I like that course a lot.
Yeah. But you're right, the wind is.
Yeah. And then tonight we're going to some...
No, it's a surprise. You can't. She might be watching. Our friend turned 40,
Nothing.
so we're going to a thing.
We're
for
not
her.
doing anything.
And then I might hit up the St. Albert Rodeo with my girlfriends tomorrow. Reese, might see you there or what?
I'm thinking so. I'm going to try and drag Ryder over there after
No,
golf.
he has to watch the dogs. I'm going out. I got my vintage cowboy boots.
Ooh.
Getting dirty.
If I get to pick your outfit...
No.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a Canadian tuxedo and my new cowboy boots.
I'll let you
That's
know
what I would have went with.
Never been to a rodeo.
What?
Come on.
Never been. I'm not a bit, and I am like, I grew up on an acreage, and I'm just not, I don't like country music. Don't like going to barns. They smell like shit. Don't know. It's just,
I mean, respect.
it's not much about that really draws me. But I feel I need to go before you can't, you got to try something before you can judge it out. So
I got hit by a bull once. Like, true.
See, that doesn't sound sick to me. That doesn't sound,
No.
but please tell me the story.
Yeah, I flew like 15 feet in the air after getting
Would you
smoked
break?
by I was playing bull poker. So, like, you get dealt a hand of poker.
In the bullpen.
And the
or
last
not
person
pen.
sitting at the table wins the money. It doesn't matter. Like, the poker's ridiculous.
Yeah,
it doesn't
okay, I've
matter.
seen those before.
But if the bull came out, looked me in the eye, charged directly at me, cranked me, threw me 15 feet.
But you had your plastic chair protected you, so it actually hit the chair.
Yeah,
so you didn't
I was
die.
told on how to get hit. And it's get up with your chair, and then the first impact will be chair. It'll break, and then you'll have like a lesser of a blow.
And then he
cushion
climbed the wall and got out. It's on YouTube. You can find it.
We're going to have to take a look at this.
Next
right
Friday, we'll
Bam.
have it ready to go to show you.
We won't remember that. Anyway, stay saucy, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Smash that like button. And much love to Bordsy. Thanks for popping by. Cheers, everyone. Love you all.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like it, hype it, and share it with your friends.
And to not miss any of our content, make sure you're subscribing to the Oilersnation YouTube channel.
Freaking nailed it.